effects used. Just Trident. Tell me, it sounds bad. Hello everyone, welcome back. This is me, Paul, in my studio, Warsaw, Poland. This is my humble YouTube channel. Sherry Audio never stops. Another synth from them. Trident, Korg Trident, Mark I and Mark II as one virtual unit. It's a crazy synth, brass machine, string machine. One of its kind, actually, and Sherry Audio gave it a go in a VST form. Of course, when Sherry Audio releases something, I'm just always there to review it. It's not different this time, so let's go. Plus, if you both like the plugin and would like to support me, you're gonna find an affiliate link down below. Thanks. First, let's take a look at the website of Sherry Audio. This is Trident, the power of 3. Yes, the power of 3, because this synth contains a synthesizer part, a brass machine, synthesized brass machine, and strings machine also, of course, synthesized, plus some other options, functions, plus a lot of goodies added by Sherry Audio. As always with their synths, looks like this, keeps quite the original look. The original looked like this. Yeah. Look for the prices on eBay. Well, not the cheapest, not the most expensive, but also not the cheapest toy out there. What's cool, it hasn't been produced for too long. Just a couple of years, starting from 1980. Because it was kind of specific. It was kind of limited. The synthesizer part here is very limited, not too flexible. Same for brass, same for strings. Though you can layer them, you can stack them up. Still, the palette of this machine, the synthesizer, was kind of not very versatile, yet great, absolutely great sounding. And I'm really hoping that Sherry Audio grab the tone of the original. The price for this is €70 right now on Plugin Boutique. Not the cheapest creation from Sherry, but I hope to hear one of the best creations from Sherry. This is the panel of the unit, very crispy. I can observe throughout the months that Sherry takes more care about some visual details to make them crisp, to make them pleasant. I like the light, for example, here on this keyboard. Anyway, this is what happens when I open the panel of this machine. That's very much the tone of Trident. You know already a lot about this machine just hearing this. I'm gonna press new. This is just a preset, the main preset. So let's turn the brass and strings off. I'm gonna make sure whether the effects also are off. Motion. Let's go there later on. I've got separate thing, effects for synth, brass, strings, and global. Also, Sherry is expanding their effects section from synth to synth. Anyway, let's focus first on the synthesizer part. It might remind you a bit of Poly 6, for example, and you're actually right. This is kind of stripped down Poly 6, both in tone and in layout and philosophy under it. That's it. Keyboard tracking, envelope intensity. Let's do this like this. Maybe like this. Yeah, I actually started from filter, and we should start from the oscillator. There are two oscillators. Here I've got a simple mixer with panning. This is interesting. pulse width modulation. Detune for oscillator 2, also pulse width is here without modulation. What if we pan these? Very cool. Slight detuning probably is happening. Also phases, some sort of random here, I suppose. And it gives already a nice stereo image. Yeah, just one LFO that can modulate 3 things. Yeah, let's keep it like this. Of course. Yeah, this is our synthesizer part, let's say. It can be poly in 2 poly modes, mono or unison. Amount of voices in the unison. Actually, I rarely do mono sounds. I'm gonna use this unison mode here. Yeah, so that's it. This is the synthesizer part. I'll turn it off for now. Here's the main volume, and I'll go to brass. So it's a sawtooth with additional filter and stuff. I can have vibrato, intensity, and aha. Yeah. Cutoff resonance, envelope intensity 0. Sustain, decay, attack, release 0. So it's even simpler synthesizer with just one oscillator with sawtooth shape. Yeah, and what if I do it like something like this? Sort of a slow evolving lead. That's what I would. Yeah, let's keep our brass roughly like this. Maybe, is there an octave? Ah, I can make it actually in 2 octaves. Whoa, that's cool. I'm gonna definitely leave it like this, and I'm gonna go to strings section. Yeah. Level, tone. Bowing. What is bowing? Ah, so it's like additional bow on real strings. Also, I can make it sound really short as well. Same story, sawtooth is used here. And unison or ensemble is on by default. That's cool. What if I add up all these? No effects used. Just Trident. Tell me, it sounds bad. I mean, it is limited. It is sort of weird even, I would say. Brass machine, string machine, a simplified synthesizer, who's that for? That's for vintage freaks of some sort. And wow, I mean, I like this patch very much. And Trident leads you into this area naturally. This is just the synth for this kind of stuff. Less of a bass machine, maybe more of a pad machine. Very lush, very spacious, convincing, emotional pads, or maybe slow evolving leads of some sort. In higher register, it's same cool. What if I... Yo, so it is probably a bit limited, but it's not that limited so that you can't get for something bass-like or pad-like or lead-like or organ even-like on this machine. And you know what? The point is with this that with a couple of tweaks, it sounds huge, huge. And I'm gonna convince you just by playing random presets. Too cool, really. Yeah, because what I didn't tell you, there's motion section with step sequencer, 2 arpeggiators as well, and an effect section I told you. Compressor, distortion, delay, reverb, more delays, ensemble, phaser, envelope filter, flanger, chorus, reverb, lo-fi, lush-fer. I mean, we're not gonna review these, you're just gonna hear them in the presets. Am I an enemy of these? No. Anyway, when you produce music, you use effects, so why don't have them on the synth itself? You don't have to use them anyway. I'm happy somehow to announce that the Sherry Audio interpretation of this synthesizer, it's not only a creation, it's an evolution of this original synth. It's not that limited, and ways of sequencing this, the addition of effects, make it quite a monster, I have to tell you. Guys, let's sum the things up. How will I sum the things up? I'm very positively surprised. Frankly, I did not count on this one too much, have to be frank, knowing the basics of the original. I was really afraid that's gonna be limited in tone, in possibilities, and actually it is. But the top icing on the cake from Sherry Audio, ways of sequencing this effect, made it a beast, an absolute beast, and you could hear it on a simple pad-like patch that it's huge, it's epic. It's, I would even say, overwhelming in tone. But you can make it bass-like, you can make it lead-like, you can make it sequence-like, probably also with a bit of effort you could make it even percussive. So, wow, guys, it's a serious contender. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna review it and uninstall it. No. I'm gonna play with it a bit more. Tell me what you think down below in the comments section. Let's have a discussion, and I hope to hear from you very, very soon. Take care. Bye.